everything changed overnight when COVID hit. How we experience church, how we fellowship, how we communicate, how we stay in touch, how we evangelize, everything just changed in an instant. And it was funny, I was sitting in our board meeting, 3 months before COVID hit, and we were floating this really out there idea of taking online donations for our church. And our church treasurer said, "You have got to be kidding me. We are not taking credit cards. I am not doing anything with that. We're not touching this thing." And the board kind of backed down and said, "Okay." Well, guess what? COVID happened. You know how fast we figured out online donations? About 10 minutes. It's amazing. And so I love this one. It's a little meme for a business, but it says, and by the way, my background is business. And so you're going to hear evangelism through a business mindset, okay? It's not from, I've not been to minister school, okay? So you have to filter what I say through that lens. I'm saying that I think there's positives and negatives. I want you to just know where I'm coming from. And so I love this. The digital transformation is years away. I don't see our church having to change anytime soon. Well, we changed. And so why modern evangelism? I want to share a couple quick stories here with you. The first one is about Dennis, and I've changed the names because I want to protect the innocent here, but this is a true story. We found this out right in the middle of COVID, and so 1970s, Dennis came to Anderson, my home church's Vacation Bible School. And he never came back for 50 years. He didn't have a problem with our beliefs. He didn't have a problem with our people. He was still friends with some of them. He just wasn't invited back for 50 years. And so we put this ad out during the midst of COVID that said, "Hey, would you like a copy of The Great Controversy?" And it turns out he wanted one. And so then we got on the phone and said, "Hey, Dennis, we got this cool event." It's a corn roast. I'm from Indiana. We got a lot of corn up there. And we said, "Dennis, would you like to come to our corn roast?" He said, "Yeah, I'd love to come to your corn roast." And he showed up and he got talking with our Bible worker and he said, "It'd be really nice if you guys kept inviting me to things." It took us 50 years to figure it out. Story number 2. Once you meet Victoria, again, I changed the names, but it's a very true story. And so I want to trace her journey back because it was interesting. I got kind of a front row seat to see from beginning to current. And so she signed up for Bible studies, and we had church members that delivered them, 20 of them, to our doorstep, and they didn't see her one time, okay? 2019, she left her first social comment on our church's live stream. And then she registered for Hope Awakens in 2020. And then she reviewed our church in May of 2020. And then she registered and attended 2 Revelation seminars. And she was recently baptized, praise the Lord. The thing that really struck me about that, did you see her journey? We can trace it back 3 years. 3 years. And we're going to get into some of the points with some takeaways from this. And so we also, because I'm a tech geek, we started putting some technology in. So we can see what her digital journey was along this way too. So we can see that she visited our church website 108 times during that period. 108. How many websites do you go to 108 times? Amazon. I can't think of the next one. Amazon, right? 108 times, that's a lot of engagement. Never stepped foot in our church. 108 times. You can see she looked at 162 pages and she submitted 20 forms. That's a lot. If you're not a digital marketing geek, that's a lot, okay? We sent her 151 emails. 151. She opened 39, she clicked on 20 of them, and we sent her 93 text messages. And then she actually replied to 2 of them. And we called her 15 times. 3 years, 3 Revelation seminars in essence. It's quite a journey, right? So I want to share what, again, Business Chris here, 7 roadblocks that we see from modern evangelism.